What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. Hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Try and gauge this market, and Bitcoin's done exactly what we thought, where we were going to do very similar thing over here. And we're coming back down to that daily 20, and we've come back down to that daily 20. Is this enough for a little wick retest and to hold this green area with the body candle closes? This green area is important because this area, once we lost it over here, which was this wick support right there, once we lost that, that's what gave us technical target to the downside. If we measure from here to here, you can see that we went to the 2414 targets and actually went super overextended, and then obviously retraced, getting back above that one. So that's when you invalidated any more downside. So we need to flip this wick over here into support. So that's why at the moment on the daily time frame we're holding this. If we get this daily candle close as it is, beautiful, I would long this. However, guys, this is obviously potentially a trick, isn't it? We could just get some short-term bounce before a loss of support. So I would wait a bit longer. What is positive though is of course the bounce from here. You can see this bounce closed at just above the 12. This bounce could potentially bring us back above that 55. So it basically meant that I was under all three EMAs, because you can see we were under the 20 here. So I was under the 55, the 12, the 20 and the 200 of course. And we know as long as we're below this 200 EMA, we should actually be looking for sell signals. So if we close below this 55, you're basically still respecting it as a double brick wall, as resistance. So even though we're above it we were above it, if you're closing below it now, it's acting as a double brick wall. So it meant that this move above it is a fake out, just like this move above it was a fake out, and this move above it was a fake out over here, because you got above, you just couldn't hold its support, went back under, got above, couldn't hold its support, went back under, and continued your trend downwards. Now we got above the 20 again and the 55 on the first attempt, which is sus. Just like on the first touch of it, you broke it. So the first touch of it, you broke it. First touch of it, you broke it. Each time ending out in a fake out. Will this time be different? Now these are the three levels I'm watching for Bitcoin. Bitcoin cannot afford to lose the 618 / this wick low support. So $37,261, as well as $38,187. That is the range that Bitcoin can't afford to lose. If we get a candle close below that, it's basically saying that we want to go obviously to the one over here at 34k. And if you lose the one, then we do have worse targets down here at 28.9k, and that's if you go ahead and lose 34.3k. We know that we have this potential double bottom forming, which we called out literally down here. Potential double bottom. We said we're going to come back up to this wick, and we're either going to form an inverse head and shoulders or a double bottom, and we got the double bottom basically. And I told you guys that this is going to be the support where we stop at, and if we lose the support, this is the support. So we've been calling out absolutely everything, especially this dump as well. So we'll go to the 4 hour and show you. So we got tiny, so first of all we came to 20, went up and then pumped down. So very similar to what we saw here. Came to the 20, pumped up, went down. So, but it just happened within one candle. So of course, if we look at the 1 hour, it looks like that BART pattern. You can see for the BART pattern, this was your neckline. Once you lost that neckline, got the retest, getting the retest for the continuation down. So if on the 1 hour we fail to get back above the 20 EMA, which is also this support now resistance, but also this green area of support / resistance, then we will continue down. The only thing in the short term that's holding up is that 200 EMA to basically push you into the apex, because you can see if I draw this out and draw this down, you can see it's like you're coming into apex, so you're going to run out of space before move up or down. And if we move down, you can see this is the next key support. I think that we would be coming down here. I'm going to go to the 4 hour now and show you why. So when we broke out of this key resistance, you can see we were here for, if we go to the daily time frame quickly, we're here for multiple days. Look at the wicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th day you broke it. So for 4 days you're struggling. Of course you were in and around this area beforehand as well, but 4 days in a row actually trying to get above it. And so then we broke out and we never back tested this as support, but also never back tested this as support when you broke above it. And it's the same as what happened right here. And of course, right there. And then what's happened? You come back to it, put a lower high, and you come back to the previous one. And that failed to hold because you never confirmed that as support. And you never confirmed that as support. So that's why they failed to hold. And that's why we came down eventually to this, because this was resistance with the wicks going up. And then it became support with the wicks going down. So this was confirmed support and resistance here. That's why we bounced off it. But here, it was just a confirmed resistance, but not a confirmed support. So it's the same with here now. If I just get rid of all these drawings, sorry. So yeah, hopefully this can hold because obviously you're holding these EMAs. However, if it doesn't, then I am looking for this retest down here to come down and then eventually go up, hopefully anyway, hopefully. But of course, these are the 3 levels that could be acting as support to take us back higher. And once we close above 44.5 with a daily candle close or like a 4-hour close above this, like let's say in the same day you get above this and this, and we get a 4-hour close above this one, probably enter along because you're breaking the 200 EMA. But also just the daily candle close above either of these would be amazing. Now guys, we're only 10 subscribers away from 2K. I'd appreciate it so much if we could get there this weekend. So go ahead and subscribe and click the cat in the bottom right corner. Of course, like the video. We're not getting enough likes on the videos. We're not getting near enough engagement. So get the comments down in the comment section below. Any questions you got for me, any opinions on the Bitcoin chart, but literally this dump was foreseen. And yeah, hopefully these EMAs can hold, close us actually above the green box and the 55 for the continuation up. But we know that when we correct, it's usually A, B, C. So could it be A, B, C, just like that? Remember, we can't afford to lose this pink line, which is also the wick low here. So if you're losing that wick low here, you're already outside of that. And so obviously you'll be heading to the 1. And we know worst case scenario, if you lose the 1, coming to the 1618. That's your target, but it doesn't mean it has to go down there. But that is the target. So I hope you guys understood today's update. We all want this breakout above this box over here so we can get that 56k Bitcoin. But again, a lot of work to do. Just before we go, guys, of course, I appreciate your patience, and of course, like the video and subscribe and comment what you think is going to happen next. But I want to bring your guys' attention to something that I have personally noticed that I haven't actually seen anyone speak about on the chart. We all are aware of this ascending triangle right here. I know this chart is messy, so for now I will get rid of all these Fibonacci's because we don't need them. But one thing I wanted to bring your guys' attention to is to the fact that we have this massive head and shoulders here. And as long as we're below this purple box right here, this purple neckline, this channel that I'm using as the neckline, we're still in a valid target to around, what, 27k, basically, as long as we're below this. So that's why it's so important to get that daily candle close above 45.8k. But or 44.5, whatever it was. However, you can see if I just removed the neckline here, and we look, so we got that ascending support, and if I just remove this neckline here, get rid of this quickly, and this, all this stuff, what do you guys personally see? What I can see is that potentially these are 2 things, and it's 2 bearish patterns. So now that we got rid of the ascending triangles or the neckline of the W pattern, you can see we're using the neckline of the head and shoulders here perfectly as resistance, as resistance, as resistance, and as resistance right there. And you can see with this ascending support, what pattern is this? This is a rising wedge. So if we were to fall out of this, your technical target is the bottom of the wedge, 34,676. However, some people might say, actually, this over here is a bear flag. So we need to be very careful now, because if this is a bear flag, this is bearish continuation. We could carry on in this channel for as long as it wants, but eventually, if this is true, we are going to dump, okay? So we need to be very careful. We could actually continue in this flag formation all the way until our technical target. You know what I mean? We could keep going for months in this. But if we do eventually, break down and back test it as resistance, you really do want to lose this low. That's what it's telling me basically. You do want to go ahead and lose this low. All you've done is push, exhaustion, continuation, and this is like the bear market situation. This is probably going to be that dead cat bounce scenario where we could continue in this channel. Oh, let's do this correct, where we could continue in this channel now all the way like this until we get to our 618, which is 52k, or we could get to our 56k target, fall back, hit it as resistance, hit the outside of resistance, and tank. And that's our dead cat bounce scenario. So we need to really keep our eyes peeled now on, of course, the ascending triangle like that, but also this potential either bear flag or the rising wedge. And either way, the rising wedge target would be down here. But if this is a bear flag, personally, I'm not too sure in this case. I'm going to put my hands up. I'm not too sure in this case if I should be measuring it from here to here or from here all the way to here. I don't personally think I should be measuring from up here, but I'm going to do it anyway. We don't know where this top is, so that's the annoying thing as well, because we don't know if we're going to dump from here. We could dump from all the way up here, so that's another annoying case. So I'm going to put it on the highest point at the moment, which is there. That's saying 23k. I don't think that's it. I think that we actually have to measure this push into it from here to here, from the bodies to the body. So from the highest body candle close to the lowest body candle close on that highest candle there. Maybe put it on the body, so the highest body candle close there. And that's saying in and around 30k. Look at that as well. It's telling me that you actually want to try and come down and retest this again. So just this was just an experiment, guys, but it's something that I personally noticed on the chart where everyone's wanting this double bottom. I just removed that one line and you can see it really looks like a rising wedge. So that's why I wanted to make you guys aware of it, and at the same time potentially it could be a bear flag. And with a bear flag, you measure the push into the bear flag, put it on the highest point over here, and that's telling me 30k is your target. But not only that, if this is not a bear flag and this is a rising wedge, your target's just down at 34.6k. So I've already got two targets in your mind just in case this is one of those two bearish patterns. Of course, we want it to be that ascending triangle, and that's why we just want to see 44.4k broken on the daily time frame so we can long, and that's the bullish scenario. Perfect, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Everything that we said yesterday has happened, so hopefully what we just said today is going to happen as well as time goes by. So please like, please subscribe, please comment to get the engagement up, to get these videos out to more people. Share it if you will, and yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2 hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6 hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6 hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTubers' help, or any crappy group chat.
So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.